So this group, you're having to try to determine what the problem is of your story, correct?
Yes.
Why is it important to identify problems in stories?
To understand what you're reading, and it will help you a lot in life.
Okay. Good. What were you going to say, Ivan? Thanks, Jackson. Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you both have some books on your desk that you're reading right now, Zoe and Ethan. Is there just one problem in those stories that you're reading? Multiple problems? There's a lot of problems. And Zoe, as you're reading, is it important for you as a reader to be able to identify the problem? Why? Why do you think it's important?
So you can, understand it, and you can, infer and guess what's going to happen next.
Absolutely. All right, what piece of the puzzle is this team working on?
Key events.
Key events, okay. And why is it important as a reader to be able to identify key events in a book?
Because then you can figure out what is going on and understand what is happening.
Okay. And is every event in a story important?
No.
No. And can your brain handle thinking every single thing would be important, or no? You have to be able to discern which is important and which part is not important so that you can better understand the story, right?
Yes.
All right, that's a really hard thing to do. Makes you think critically, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good work. What's your puzzle piece you guys are responsible for?
Setting.
All right, what's a setting, Michael?
A setting is like a story takes place.
Where a story takes place. What else is involved with the setting?
Where somebody is and where it takes place.
Where it takes place. And, Emma?
The time period.
The time period, okay. Is it important for a reader to be able to do that as they read any kind of piece of literature or a book?
Yes.
Why? Why is it important, Emma?
Because if they don't know where it takes place, they will have trouble understanding the book.
Absolutely. Can settings change as you read a book?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can they change a lot?
Yes.
Absolutely. And if you as a reader can't identify what that setting is, then it certainly impacts your ability to read and understand it and think critically about that book. All right, good work. What's your puzzle piece you guys are responsible for? Solution. All right, and what is the solution of a book?
A solution of the book.
Reversed version of the problem.
Okay. And are there multiple solutions in a book?
Yeah.
There can be? Okay. Why is it important for a reader to be able to identify a solution, Bryce?
They can do that in their future when they run into that problem, and so they can just go to that point and then just they don't have to think really hard what to do, and then they can just do that really simple, and then they can get through that point.
Okay. If you were reading a book and you had a hard time understanding the solution, do you feel like you're going to come away with a good understanding of that book? No, not at all. You're really going to lose the focus of that particular book. And most books do have solutions. Not all, but many do.
Because mostly the solution is usually a big part of the book. Like if it's a mystery, the solution is what the book is all about.
Right, it can be, certainly. Okay.
And you can't have a solution. Only the thing that you can have a solution if you have a problem.
They go hand in hand, don't they?
You can't
work,
have a solution
Nicholas.
without a problem.
Thanks, guys. What's your puzzle piece you guys are responsible for?
Characters.
Characters, all right. And what are characters in a book, Kayla?
Characters are people or animals who are important to the story.
Okay. All right. And why is it important for a reader to understand and to be able to identify characters as they read?
So they can know their names. They can keep the important characters and they can leave out the unimportant characters. Because if you focus on the unimportant characters, like it won't work. Like you will get confused.
Yeah. Is it important as a reader to be able to follow characters as you read about them and how they develop in a text or a piece of literature? Is that important to be able to do?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think if you weren't able to identify characters or think about characters, Do you think you would have a better, do you think your understanding of that book would be as great as if you were able to do that? It's really an important skill, and to really be able to identify those important people and what they do and how they're doing, and all throughout that book. It makes it a lot more fun too, doesn't it? That means we always have to be thinking as we read, don't we? All right, great work.
Collaboration, creativity, critical thinking.
All right, I don't usually do this on these C5W videos. I don't want my face on these videos ruining everything, but I felt like this was a really great opportunity to do a little cameo, a little guest speaking about the power of metacognition. What you have just seen from Mrs. Blunkall's classroom, learning about synthesizing, is really not about synthesizing. And any of those comprehension strategies your teachers are teaching you, be it inferencing or about schema or about questioning or determining importance or inferencing, those are all great strategies, but it's really not about the strategies, it's all about the metacognition. That's really the thinking about your thinking. As you're reading, great readers, we are always asking ourselves questions and thinking about what is happening in the story and why is it happening, and what do I think is going to happen next, and based on this information I've read, all right, well, I wonder what this character is going to do, and what's the setting right now? I don't understand that. Let me go back and real quickly check. That's what great readers do all the time as they're reading. So again, it's not about the strategies, it's more about the metacognition. Are you really thinking about your thinking as you're reading? And if you're not, then, well, that's not true reading. So we need you to make sure when you're learning these skills, go back and think about your reading, whether you're kindergarten or 5th grade or even old like me. Those are fantastic strategies that all great readers do. So thanks, Ms. Blunkall's class. Great work, guys.